Hi friends, my name is Usmansheikh, and in this video the discussing topic is dynamic net and dynamic net with overloading or net pad. Dynamic net the translation mapping change, so multiple user can use one IP address in dynamic net. That that one IP address can only be used by one user at one time. It's just that if one user is using one of the public address, then another user can't use this address on this time. And in each turn, different user can uses different public addresses to get internet access. Suppose you have three private addresses and two public addresses. You can see these are three private addresses and these two are public addresses. I want to provide internet access over these three private addresses, but I have two public addresses. So at a time only two of IP addresses, two of private addresses can get internet access, but third IP address can't get internet available. But in dynamic net with overloading or net pad, it's possible that the one of the public IP address can use by multiple private IP addresses. Mean to say, multiple private IP addresses can use one dynamic address to get internet access. With paired, multiple user can use one IP address at a time. Net with translate each IP address to the one address and keep track of each user using available port number. So an address might get translated to 193.175.20:7001 and another would get translated to 193.175.20:7002. It's based on port numbers. I have a scenario, I have a graph. You can see these pics that it's a LAN area and it's WAN area. LAN is inside area and WAN is outside area, which is connected to internet. So suppose I have to send the host having IP address 192.168.0.1 and send packet port 3000. Destination address of the packet is 24.0.0.1 port 23. It wants to the telnet. Port 23 means telnet to the address 24.0.0.1. And in WAN area you will see that the serial interface of the router which is connected to the internet is a source of packet. You can see the source of packet is 192.168.0.1, but when it moves towards a serial interface of the router which is connected to the internet is having the IP address, public IP address 200.1.50.100 becomes the source of the packet and destination remains the same. Okay, similarly in this host it sends the packet with the port of 1500 and here the source address is 192.168.0.2, but when it moves towards the router then the source address becomes 200.1.50.100 and destination address remains the same. Similarly the host having the same condition. From all over these detail you can see one thing is similar. What? Public IP address is similar, you can see, and the static IP and the LAN area having the private IP address are different. So it means that in using net pad or dynamic net with overloading we can use multiple private IP addresses to provide the internet access uh, using only one public address having different port numbers. So I hope you understand that it's very useful NetPad than dynamic net. Thanks for watching.